This video is brought to you by Zoetis. Discover more about our antimicrobial solutions for meat and poultry processing at zoetisus.com/food safety.
All right, viewers, thank you for joining us today. Again, I'm here with Bo Hutto. He is a grad student in meat science at Texas Tech, and he is the incoming student board president for AMSA. And here we are, Bo. Thanks for joining me here at the very tail end of RMC 2015. Thanks for sitting with me for a bit.
Sure thing.
So the first thing I wanted to ask you about was, as the incoming student board president, you know, I don't know if it's like politics where you have a platform, you have a plan of attack when you're starting up, but you know, what are kind of some of your goals here as student board president in terms of furthering AMSA's mission, especially in your area?
So each year we sit down as a student board and we kind of develop a strategic plan and kind of plan of attack, if you will, of what we want to accomplish as a board. And this last year we made some really good goals and set some goals and did well of trying to reach those goals. And I want to continue on a lot of the things we worked on. So we'll have our fall board meeting, and we'll develop some more goals and kind of push for the next year. But some big things that I really want to push for is increased student involvement.
Okay.
You know, I've been to a few of these RMCs now and been associated with AMSA for the past 5 years, and I can tell you that it's the greatest thing and the greatest organization I've ever been a part of, and I want to be able to share that with students. I've been so blessed to have learned so much, meet so many great people, and develop these friendships and relationships by coming to these RMCs and going to different regional conferences that we host throughout the year, and I want to be able to share that with students. It'd be selfish of me to have all this fun and then not try to promote others to be able to do the same thing. So that's my main goal, to increase student involvement in committee plannings, attendance at regional conferences, as well as scholarship applications.
Okay.
So,
and that's pretty cool, because I know that, you know, I've been to I would say 3 out of the last 5, and every single one that I've gone to RMC wise, it seems like there's more and more students every year that are participating specifically in RMC. Now, I don't go to the regional conferences, so I can't monitor that, but the student involvement has already ticked up, so that's pretty impressive that you're trying to add to that.
I agree, and you know, not necessarily getting them there, but getting them involved when they're there.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because numbers don't lie. You know, there's more and more students coming every year, which is awesome. But you know, I want to go for quality, not necessarily quantity. Or, I mean, you know, the best combination of both.
Of course.
I want a lot of people there and everybody with input and, you know, proposing ideas and such. So we have a few different committees that the students have. So we have the fundraising committee, social committee, product development committee, leadership committee, and then the reciprocation committee, which is in charge of putting reciprocation sessions that are student sponsored, much like yours was this year.
And thank you very much for that.
You betcha. I think we did a good job.
I think so too. But I'm a little biased.
Yeah, I'm sure. So I really want to increase student involvement on those committees. Get the younger students, you know, you come here to this big conference where you see all these people who maybe you've read these scientific articles and these papers, and you see these names on them that are, you know, legendary meat scientists, and then you come here and you see those people and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm just a little sophomore or freshman, what am I doing here? So I want to try to make those younger students feel more welcomed and encouraged to participate and not feel so intimidated like I was when I was that age.
Starstruck, and I'm sure it's probably their first conference, probably in their career, you know, in many instances too.
Exactly. So that's a big goal of mine, is to increase their involvement by making them feel like they can be involved and really promoting that.
Excellent. Cool. So moving on to kind of what you're working on outside of AMSA, do you want to talk a little bit about some of the research you're working on, or maybe wrapping up, that the industry should know about, that my readers, my viewers, the processors themselves should know about?
Sure. So I'm working, I actually did an internship at the USDA Meat Animal Research Center in Clay Center, Nebraska last summer, and got to know those guys really well, and for some reason they liked me. I'm not sure why. And so I was very fortunate to be able to do my research project, my master's research project with them this year. So we're working on evaluating beef tenderness and cooking loss, purge loss on on beef strip steaks, and evaluating freezing at different points during the aging process.
Okay.
You know, typically freezing is done at the end of the aging process, and we're doing a little looking into what could happen, what changes could you see if you froze at different parts of that aging process. We've gone and done a few data collections and got some data now. We're looking into that. Still haven't analyzed that or done anything as far as that goes, but we've got a good start, and it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed working with those guys. They're, you know, world-renowned scientists, so they make me look really good when I'm not. So.
And next year's RMC is going to be, at least I know Texas is a big state, but relatively more in your neck of the woods.
That's
there.
Right.
That's
right.
What, at San Angelo, right?
State in West Texas here. That's not far from where I go to school in Lubbock. Just about 3 hours up the road.
So looking forward to next year. I know I am.
I am very much looking forward to next year. You know, those guys down there at Angelo State, I've talked with a few of them at this year's RMC, and they are so excited, and that makes me excited because I think there's a lot of potential at Angelo State, you know, to be very unique. You know, I think they're going to have the potential to go and do exactly what they want because there's so many options. They can pretty much do anything they want. They don't have any restrictions or limitations. So I'm really looking forward to and I've heard some of the ideas that Dr. Braden and his group there at Angelo State have had, and it's really, really promising.
Cool. Well, thanks for your time, Bo. I appreciate it. Thanks for a great RMC. Thanks for sponsoring my sessions this year, and we're looking forward to it as well next year. So
yes,
thanks
sir.
again.
Thank you very much.